Hey everyone, welcome to Raw to Ready Optimus Prime. And today we're going to get started on building our Optimus Prime cosplay. So what I went ahead and did was print out some of the patterns and started drawing them on the foam. And I got this new bandsaw back here. So I'm going to see how that cuts compared to an X-Acto knife. So let's go ahead and get started on this. So another great thing about the bandsaw is it can do 45-degree angles to be able to cut this so they can fit together nicely. So let's go ahead and do that real quick. See, there you have your nice 45-degree angle, which should be able to fit into this 45-degree angle without any problems. So let's just get a rough. I'm not curving it all the way because I can't reach that lower half right now, but you get less seam lines and it works way better. Okay, so now we're going to do a bit of jumping around because we have the general structure of it built already, but there's these pieces that go on the inside here, along with the top mohawk. But I feel like there's a lot of excess material on all these pieces that aren't necessarily needed. I'm not sure because I haven't fully built the file yet. So we're going to go ahead and go on to the domed section of it just to see if there are excess off that we can trim off to have a little bit more room for our head. And to do that, instead of using this, the thick mats that we have been using, I'm using the thinner foam which you get in rolls, which are for like shop beds or truck mats or whatever. Reverse some of those words around, you guys know what I mean. So I went ahead and started tracing the back half of the dome section on the thinner foam. So what we're going to do is go ahead and get that cut out, get those sections glued together, and see how it fits into the rest of it. Always a good time to note, always make sure you have your hot glue gun plugged in. So while that heats up, just go ahead and wait. And we're back. Thanks for waiting. While you guys were away, I went ahead and started cutting out the front pieces as well for the dome. Unfortunately, I ran out of foam, so I didn't have a chance to do the other side. So the whole dome's going to have to wait until I'm able to buy more foam, but we can at least get the back half glued together. Go ahead and retract the blade, make sure it's safe, set it to the side, and we'll grab our glue gun and basically just start doing some gluing. Okay, so as you can see, we got about half of the back of the dome done. We still have this half to do, but I'm not going to make you guys sit through that. Now, in case you guys were wondering what I was doing, when I had the scissors, I was basically just cutting 45-degree angles across everything, like we did earlier with the bandsaw. So that way these could fit a bit nicer together. Sometimes I just had to cut a little excess off too. And then, so basically I would glue it on the inside, hold it together. I would reinforce any seams, like completely fill them in. And I'm using multi-temp hot glue. So if you see me actually touching it when it was still wet, a little trick I learned, which you still have to be careful because it is kind of dangerous, is get your finger wet and then dab it or run it across to smooth it out, because the wet/cold of your finger will mix with the hot of the hot glue and make it cool down a whole lot faster. So I'm going to go ahead and finish this up, and then I'll talk to you guys in a bit. So we have the dome done now. It's not really holding its shape like it should. It should be a bit more spread out. And we're still missing this last piece here, because like I said, I ran out of foam. So hopefully in the next episode we'll be working on assembling more of the actual helmet itself together, because we still have a lot of pieces, parts here, and a lot of parts that aren't even cut out yet. And then hopefully we can get the dome on there, and then start working on the mohawk. More than likely though, a lot of that won't be till part 3. Part 2, I'm hoping to get most of the actual helmet itself together. So until next time, we'll see you guys later.